trying to make a video of. So I've turned onto the road that leads to my house. This is a county road. On both sides of the road is wildlife refuge. On the left is where the lake is that I fish. There's an embankment holding the water. It's about 3.5 miles from my house from here. There's quite a bit of deer on this road, but usually not this time of day. People park there, and there's runoff from the lake underneath this bridge. People do fish. From this road, the lake is on the left side. It's hard to see in spots. This is the road here I turn to down when I want to put my kayak in the water. One of the places that's the most popular, that's where I go anyway. For me, it's the most popular. All this is still wildlife refuge. Redbud trees are blooming. The dogwood trees are beginning to start to bloom out. There's one right up here. I don't know, I guess we saw it just then. My windshield needs to be cleaned. This time of year there's a lot of little tiny bugs, especially at night when you drive, and they just get all over your windows. This is a small pond where I like to fish better than the lake. I don't know if you can see it out there or not. Now some of this is private property now. But there's not much of it. This is still, on this side is wildlife refuge. And the wildlife refuge ends right here at this one sign. People cleared that land out. Actually, it's the people that own this house right here have cleared that land out. That guy really likes to do gardening. This is the road that we turn off of the county road. I guess this is still a county road, but it's not very many people live on this road. I live right up here, or turn here. Terry and I used to live there. I'm still driving and showing. And I live right here. It's kind of a cloudy, overcast day, but it's really nice outside. And down there is the house that Terry and I used to live in. And, you know, 3 years ago or so, we sold that. And that story's been told before. Out here is the last of my tulips. They're beautiful, they're pretty. I was going to say, aren't they pretty? But I don't have to say, aren't they pretty? Because, yeah, they're pretty. I don't know, since I've got the camera going, maybe I haven't mowed my yard. I'm kind of encouraging ground cover. So the first thing I want to do is do some weed whacking and whack around the things, and then I'm going to see how much of the yard I'm going to mow, because I'm encouraging this stuff here to be a ground cover instead of grass. I know this plant by the name ajuga. And there's also some, I don't know, these little wild violets. And what else is there? All this stuff here, I'm encouraging this stuff here. I've heard it called creeping Jenny. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's just, and it has a yellow bloom. And then there's clover. The rabbits like the clover. There's more ajuga. So, a redbud tree is blooming in the yard. Had a busy morning, went to the gym. Went to the store to buy some stuff for the quilt that I'm going to make. I needed some thread. I still haven't had time to come out here and redo the fish pond, but I'm working on it. The columbine over here is getting ready to bloom. It's a very simple plant. Let me see if you can. The hummingbirds like the columbines. People say that the hummingbirds are coming back, so I have to set out my bird feeders. One thing that's, since the cat doesn't live here anymore, the columbine, they've just started blooming out, so they're not like at their peak. My hands are in the way. Oh. Well, I guess there's a bunch of Ajuga over there. And the daylily, that's not daylilies, those are lily pads. I trimmed them back so they look kind of bad right now, but they'll just be taking over the whole pond a little bit later. I see there's the cardinals are going, they're going, oh, there's Richard outside, he's going to feed us. This is a stilby. I don't know what this is. But it comes up in the middle of the winter time. And then it keeps growing and growing, and about the middle of the summer, it has a bloom on it. I need to trim my gate that goes under the garden. All that. Here's a clematis. Clematis is getting ready to bloom. It's been here a long time. Hostas are coming up. There's more Ajuga. Hostas and irises. Columbine. There's columbine out here. Well, I guess that's all for now. Got things to do. I wasn't planning, I was just planning to make a little video of riding down the road. But once I start, it's hard to stop, I guess. That's the way it is with anything. This is yarrow. That was in the house, and I brought it out here. Eventually, in the next couple of weeks, I want to set it out in the fenced-in garden where the fish pond is. Here is a, what is that? A sedum. And this is thistle. I think it's called teasel is what it's called. I got those seeds in England in like 1988. I bought a package of seeds when we were in London, and I still have them. I can talk about those later on, but they use these in the weaving industry. The thistle part, they don't use it anymore, but a long time ago they did. Now everything is industrial. Well, I guess that's about it. This is a piece of art I made one time out of is that a radiator or something from a oil filter from a lawnmower. I guess that's about it. I have an old stained glass window over here. I would like to get rid of it. It's a shame nobody lives close to me and they could have it. So, you know, I could take it to the Goodwill store, I guess, and get rid of it. The closest people that live to me is over there in a trailer. It's a quiet family. They have maybe one daughter and I don't even know they're there. And the summertime, when all of the everything leaves out, I can't see their house. Along here there were redbud trees. The park wildlife refuge people came in last year or this past fall, and did a lot of trimming out here. This is kind of a nice tree stump. I could cut that down and use it for something. There's another one on the other side. And there's a wild rose. That's where I put a rug down and played the drum one time, and the garbage people came. There's my kayak. I need to move my kayak. I just took it out of the truck one day and just put it right there, and it didn't go anywhere else. This is the, simple swing that I like to swing in. And it's kind of fun. Well, okay, that's it. I've been talking too much. This has nothing to do with anything. You don't care. And if you do, I'm glad you do. But if you don't, it's okay, because it doesn't, That's an old push plow thing that I got from my dad. And he got it from my mother's brother. It works, but it's a hard way to till up soil. Well, I guess that's about it. The birdhouse I made, but it's so weird, it's not weird, but I don't think the birds like getting in it, but there is a wasp up there, so there might be like the wasp or some kind of flying, stinging thing, so maybe it's going to make a nest in there, and that would be great. Everybody needs some place to live. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope everybody has a good day. I don't know what else I'm going to do today. Bye-bye.